It's Lucy and Ethel, by the way. That's the cat's name. So my name's Sam. I work for a place called the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits, and our mission is to serve, support, promote, and protect the nonprofit community in Arizona. So I know a lot about asking for money. Not a lot as some people who have written books about it, but I work with the folks who have to do it every day. So one of the ideas that I have that I'm going to go all out about, do we get extra points for saying the name of the
Yes, we're recording right now.
It is sort of changing the paradigm of what it means to ask for money, and maybe even throwing that away, because even the phrase asking for money is pejorative. It indicates that you are sort of at the lower level than the person who has money, almost like you're giving away your kidney, and that you're some sort of donor. But you know, people who have money do not wipe their asses with it, and they're not ATMs. These are people who have just as much passion and care for the things that you do, but you have the time and the energy to do it, and maybe they have a different type of resource. So, and another quick note about this is all these had animation, and then Tyler decided that he wasn't going to animate my slides for me. So they look a lot cooler on my PC. Screw you, Steve Jobs. Okay, so I'm just joking. I love you, Steve. So the idea is capital. There are all sorts of different kinds of capital. There's political capital. Jan Brewer has none right now. There's economic capital. Big businesses have a ton of that right now. And there's social capital. That's the intricate network of relationships and communities that sort of house the nonprofit community and some of the organizations that make up the nonprofit sector. So what I'm proposing is that instead of asking for money, we call it an exchange. You have financial capital, I have social capital. Neither can be achieved without the other. We can't have a strong network of playgrounds, of schools, of people who care about their neighbors without money that can help support those missions. And you don't want to put money into a community that doesn't have that connection in it. So the answer is to think about capital, and the answer is to think about exchange rather than that pejorative relationship of the person who has money and the person who doesn't. So there are three specific things to think about, and this is a really long pause. So let me tell you a couple things about the nonprofit sector in Arizona. 20,000 organizations are registered tax-exempt organizations in Arizona. They make up $17 billion of the Arizona economy and employ 120,000 people throughout the state. That's 6% of the employment. We are a force to be reckoned with. So we talked a little bit about capital exchange. So instead of giving you my $1 and getting a Big Mac, which I obviously enjoy, I'm giving you my $5 for school supplies to make the school children of Chandler better prepared for the school year and school day. The next step is thinking about it as providing opportunity, right? Not only providing opportunity for the constituency that your specific organization is working with or working for, but providing opportunity to the person with financial capital. That person who might not have the opportunity to be part of a mission, to be part of something that they care about without that opportunity to give to an organization. So you have to think about it as exchanging capital and providing opportunity to the person with financial capital and providing opportunity to the person with social capital to make this all happy world come together. And the last thing is leveraging resources. We can't live in a community without the resources of a food bank, without a homeless shelter, and even without a place like Gangplank Collective. We need this to make our community a better place. But to leverage this resource, we need to leverage the resources of those that have financial capital. Maybe they're angel investors, or maybe they're just people with a little bit of discretionary income, and instead of buying a six-pack, they spend that $10 for school supplies for somebody at a school in their neighborhood. So the bottom line is, if you're in a position where you are asked to ask for money, or if you are being asked for money, change the conversation. Communicate that you have capital, whether that be financial or social, that you'd like to exchange with the person that has the other type of capital. And that is what I'm asking for you, and that's what I'm asking of the nonprofit community here in Arizona. So that's the big deal. The next couple slides are just my contact information and my handle. I'm Samuel Isaac. This is not Samuel is a cooler. Somebody on the phone asked me, does that say Samuel is an AC? No, it doesn't. Isaac is my middle name. My last name is Richard, which is French, and there are a lot of Sam Richards in France, and they took all the good Twitter names. This is my cell phone number. 5 minutes is not a lot of time to change the world. Obviously, there's just that bite out of that apple. So if you want to talk more about this, I would love to, because this is a big idea and an idea that takes a little bit of time to explain. And I leave you with Darth Vader, who is begging for money because he needs to rebuild his Death Star. Exchange capital, leverage resources, and provide opportunity. Thanks so much, guys.